Hey guys, Squiggles here, and I would like to welcome you to Game 3 of oGsZenio versus oGsHyperdub. And this is Game 3. If you have not seen Game 1 and 2, you should totally check them out. They are both really, really good. Game 1 is available on Anaris Starcraft's channel, so go check that out. And Game 2 is available on my channel. Should be right below this one on the line. And somebody told me that I should link the other games and series and stuff, so it's easier for you guys to find. And I am dabbling around with that, and I might actually just put a little thing at the end of this video that you can click on as well if I can figure out how to do that. So look out for that. And both of the other games that these guys played were absolutely fantastic. And unfortunately, it is a OGS versus OGS match, so one of these guys is going to get team killed. But that is only bad for the players, as I have said in the other games. In this game, it is going to be absolutely awesome for us, the fans, because we get to just see what these guys do and how they react to the fact that their opponent really knows them very well. So it looks like, and this is on crevasse, by the way, before I forget, as I'm just babbling about whatever. This is on crevasse, and crevasse is a very, very big GSL map, and it really focuses on macro style play. That seems to be a theme with the new GSL maps, is that they really focus on macro, 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 and they don't like small maps, because then you get into cheesy one-base crazy stuff. Not that all one-base things are cheese. Calm down, everyone. Calm down. I'm just saying. You seem to have more big epic matches if you go ahead and have big macro maps, because then you get epic 4 or 5 bases against 4 or 5 bases with maxed armies clashing all over the place, and just Battle of the Titans music playing everywhere. I don't even know if that's a soundtrack, but it should be. It sounds amazing. It looks like Hyperdub actually going to be getting his gas really, really late, about the time his orbital goes down, really focusing on just getting a lot of workers out. And it looks like oGsZenio is going to get his pool after his hatchery right here. And this is his super safe expansion that you only have to defend your choke, and you can take that expansion for free. Meanwhile, oGsHyperdub is going to scout out Zenio and see exactly what's going on. He's going to come up here and be like, "Oh, you dirty dog, you expanded already." Well, fine. In that case, I'm going to lower my supply depot and let you get some free scouting, just to let you know exactly what's going on. It looks like this SCV may be going for a expansion of his own fairly quickly. This drone doing a really good job of staying alive, but the Marines have something to say about that, and he will in fact go down. And so there he goes. And the Marines doing their job perfectly well. And now here comes another SCV from Hyperdub, going to be going ahead and scouting in here and seeing exactly what is going on with Zenio. Zenio making only two Zerglings, which is good. Nope, I lied. He's making 4. But it's good because you don't want to make too many. You want to really just focus on drones. Getting out a couple of queens as well. And good scouting by both players, really staying on top of what their opponent is doing. Something you don't see at lower levels a lot is the constant workers running all over the place and the constant scouting, so you have exact information of what your opponent's doing and you can respond in kind. Meanwhile, oh my goodness, it looks like we see a reactor going down for the barracks and a factory right behind it, so I'm expecting to see some Hellion play. And Hellion play is amazing. Go check out Game 2 for some sweet barbecue action. Spoiler alert, at the wrong end of that sentence, but whatever. And it looks like this Zergling would really, really wanted to get in the base, but it did see the reactor and the factory, so it is good to know that blue flames are a-coming, and how is he going to respond to that? I'm curious to see what he knows. He has a little bit of time, and speed is being researched. It's about halfway done. But I think maybe a couple of spines. I don't even know, because he doesn't have creep. If he had creep to here, he could just throw down a couple spines and be fine. But I don't really know what he's going to do. And here come the Hellions, and the Hellions are going to do a lot of damage. And we can see he's doing another factory, so going to be going for more mech play again, as he did before. Roach Warren going down now for Zenio. That's actually probably a better counter than the one I came up with on the fly, just getting spine crawlers. More Spanichua style, but Roach is very, very good at not only taking a lot of damage, but not taking a lot from the Hellions. The problem is these Hellions are going to be they're going to be at the base if he goes straight there before the Roach Warren is done. So that could be a problem, and it looks like he's just going to be getting some speedlings out and hoping to use speedlings, and yep, speed just finished, and so he's going to be hiding them and hopefully run in here and scissor off these Hellions. But it looks like the Hellions are content to just kind of chill in the middle of the map, waiting for a few more Hellions to be built. And yep, getting some more Hellions as well, and it looks like a third factory going down. Oh my goodness, getting a tech lab, so it's probably going to be Hellion into tank play, which was very strong in previous games that these guys played. Zenio content to just be on 2 bases right now, as I think he knows. Well, he is ahead by 10 supply, which is really good. But I think he knows that there is going to be some pressure coming just now, taking his third. He wants to be absolutely sure he can hold this. And really good play from Hyperdub again. And this is so good, and I need to remember to do this in my games, and so do all of you, my viewers, is to, when you play, make sure you scout all these other bases, because sometimes people just snag ninja expansions off in the corner someplace, and if you don't know they're there, you can get behind and you'll think you're ahead, and you have this great contain with all these units and bunkers and siege tanks, and I play Terran and all this stuff going on, and then you find out he has like 16,000 bases hidden all over the place, and then you feel sad, and then you die. So got to be careful of that. Now these roaches going to do really, really, really well against the Hellions, who don't have blue flame yet, but it won't matter against the roaches. And look at this, they are able to just zippity-doo-dah their way past the roaches again, get a couple of worker kills here. Oh, lots of speedlings coming in, but lots of damage being done to the speedlings, as it looks like, just one of those Hellions is actually going to live to maybe get a shot off, doesn't even get a shot off. So Zenio responding much better this game to the harass than he did last game. And I'm trying to be careful on the map so I can see exactly what's going on. It looks like there are, siege mode is being researched, as well as blue flame, and more Hellions on the way, as well as no Marines. So that's good. I just saw 2 Marines, and I thought I would check. 3 Marines, never mind. Wait, is that actually 4 Marines? Can I just not count? 4 Marines, gosh dang it. Okay, so it looks like a couple of speedlings going to be checking out the wall, and holy crap, just gets one shot by the tank, and now he realizes that he does in fact have tanks, and the tanks have siege mode, so good luck busting that ramp. Although it doesn't look like he's going to bust it, it looks like he is getting more in a defensive posture, throwing down a spine crawler, as well as a lot of creep tumors and some roaches. So going to be getting a roach heavy, speedling heavy mix. Also getting his lair up, and it looks like, yep, Hyperdub is going to go for his own expansion, going to be taking a third, and really favoring this mech-heavy play of siege tanks and Hellions. And I think well, let's see. He's getting all kinds of stuff here. It looks like he's going to get Overlord Speed and Overlord Drop at the same time, as well as Carapace level 1 for ground, and getting a Baneling Nest, so Roach, Baneling, Speedling coming out. And man, these Hellions just not the best against the Roaches. And the Roaches do scout out that Blue Flame is in fact done, so he knows that's on the way. +1 vehicle weapons on the way for Hyperdub. And it's going to be interesting to see what exactly Zenio does from here. It looks like he is going to be focusing on getting out a lot of roaches and a lot of zerglings and a couple drones, but really just, let's see, he does have another hatch going down as well, so aggressively expanding, which is really, really good. Looks like a couple gas being taken by Hyperdub over here, and that's the problem with taking this expansion up here. I mean, you do need it, and it's good to get, but you only have 1 refinery, so you really need to get those other refineries down. It looks like these zerglings are going to come in and see exactly what's going on. That is a scary number of siege tanks. It looks like 7 siege tanks, 8 siege tanks now, with a lot of Hellions, and they are going to be pushing out, and oh my goodness, even unsieged siege tanks are really good against roaches. Unsieged siege tanks. That was a tongue twister for me. And look at this. Zenio doing a great job of spreading creep, actually leaping over these rocks. But look at the spawn positions here. That means that Hyperdub is going to be able to push right here and do some good damage, and it's going to be up to Zenio. He's a little bit out of position here. I'm wondering if he's going to just counterattack or what exactly he's going to do, but his forces aren't really in a position to stop this push right now. And here comes the counterattack. That's what it does in fact look like. Or maybe he's going to be, oh man, there was a siege tank by this watchtower. Awesome position on that siege tank, and these zerglings are going to get roasted, and the roach has got to be a little bit careful of the siege tank at the watchtower. You can see that there are additional units streaming up from Hyperdub, as well as a couple of siege tanks just securing this third expansion. Looks like going to be putting a couple more down. He is very aware of the counterattack, and you can see here they come, the roaches, and they are going to do infinity damage against these Hellions, but the Hellions are really just going to be, oh, look at this great little, what is this called? This is called a flank and a pinch and a scissor maneuver from from Zenio, and it looks like he is going to clean up all of the tanks of Hyperdub and take a surprising lead in supply while he is doing it. It is now 144 supply, we'll call it 150 supply versus 93 supply, and Hyperdub in a bit of trouble here. It looks like he does have a few siege tanks, so he's going to be able to hold this, at least for now, but that is a ton of units, and look at this, he is going to be going for a Are there any banelings here? I want to say there aren't. I don't know. So Zerglings and Roaches, and he is just going to go for a massive drop. And this is the thing with this Hyperdub play. There is no real anti-air, and so he's going to be able to just come over here and drop on these tanks. And here they go. Here is the Doom drop. Looks like... yep, it looks like Hyperdub is not going to be able to resist that amount of forces and is going to toss up the good game. So it looks like Zenio taking the series from Hyperdub 2-1 in some epic in some epic matches. So if you have not seen Game 1 and 2, go check them out. And thank you so much for checking out my channel. And please subscribe and send me your replays to SquigglesStarcraft@gmail.com for Subscriber Saturday. And I hope you guys all have a fantastic day, and I will catch you guys later.